Wednesday. Dixie Silver Girl here in the shop with Dixie Silver Miner.
Welcome, welcome.
Hope everyone is having a good evening tonight. We are getting ready for a little Sterling pours, I believe, this evening.
Sterling.
He's been working on a new pour technique, so he was going to give it a try. Hello, Brad and Slacker and Corn Dog, JP Metals.
So glad everybody came.
Fairy 3428. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Like I said, he's been working on a couple of new ideas and has been getting some pretty good results. So he was going to keep that momentum going this evening. Coin Collecting Texas. Good evening. Yes, and I believe that tonight there's going to be a couple of torch pours. So we'll have lots of fire.
Green polishing.
Polishing, that's a lot. Polishing takes a lot of time.
It's something that needs practice. Practice.
Well, it does take him quite a bit of time, but I think that it pays off. There's a couple of the pieces that he just finished recently. The silver bug.
Check out that skull.
It's got a really... Good evening, Scully. Bunker Bullion, welcome. We're just taking a peek at a few of the pieces he has here while he is getting his mold set up. We're going to do a couple of Sterling torch pours tonight. Say that 10 times fast. I dare you all.
Some porch tours. That's redneck.
Oh, cool, Slacker. We can make that happen. His mom likes the turtle.
Turtles?
Yes, he has recruited Mom into stacking. Way to go. He just left us because I believe that one of the pours this evening is the frozen mold. So he has to go and grab that out of the freezer. Ooh, an alligator skull would be cool. Could go with their gator back bars. So what is everybody up to on this fine Wednesday evening? We finally had a break after about 10 days of rain. That was a nice change today. Alright, well, while he's doing that, I'm going to show something that I'm sure Slacker would like to take a look at. He's been on a frenzy of dragons. The one that's still on the sprue is 3.9, and the other one is 9.25, and he got some great details on those. Rehearsal, JP Metals. What were you rehearsing this evening? And oh, Brad, I hope they sent you home with something good so that it isn't bothering you too bad. Wisdom teeth is not a fun one to do. Oh, he's got a bunch, Slacker. He tried a couple of different metals. He's been having a lot of fun back here. He's got a few projects that he's working on, and he decided that he needed to practice a few techniques so he could get the piece to come out the way he wanted. He spends a lot of time trying different things and seeing what works.
You do it wrong enough times, every once in a while you get lucky.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
A bunch of ways not to do stuff.
Oh, very cool, JP. What do you play? Oh, we have our teenager is in a band also. He plays guitar and bass. I'm not sure how, thanks to YouTube. He's figured it out. We actually, he performed last night. It's almost graduation for him. We have a busy month going on here with the grandbaby and now high school graduation coming right up. So are we starting you at a 1 ounce and a 2 ounce you were going to pour? Ooh, drums. They need a drummer. Okay. Here we go. When he starts dimming the lights down. Do you post any of your music, JP? Any links we can check it out?
You get that color?
No, I'm not. That's why I'm coming closer. Good evening, some dude who stacks. Sounds like a plan, JP. Actually, there's a video of our son playing his bass on our profile. For Christmas, he got a sterling guitar pick and a gold guitar pick. And he played a little song with him the other night. Very cool. We will definitely check it out. Oh, Scully bought him that hat to wear when he was out working in the sun, but he never ever seemed to wear it. And then one day, he put it on and...
That was always on.
Scully wears his in the rain.
I just didn't have a place to wear it.
Use it when mining, not raining. I need to check my glasses. Man, there's such pretty colors. Good evening, Julio. Thanks for joining us. You got here just in time. $2 Tom. All right. Did you guys see that beautiful pour?
Should have took.
These ones are really neat because the mold is still frozen when you touch the outside. It's still cold after he pours that in there. Nice, Scully. Out gold mining. I was looking at a bag of that pay dirt to do that with the little one because we're nowhere near a mine. But I think it would be a lot more fun to go out panning. For real. Yeah, so you see how fast that cooled down? It's barely red at all. It's crazy how that hot and cold work together so fast that way.
You should be able to go ahead and hop at it.
Oh, he made that one Sunday afternoon, Scully. He decided he needed one, and that's what he came up with. And it has been, well, it held up really well except for the time that he tried to make the egg. Well, he did make the egg. It came out awesome.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
But putting
Pour an egg almost the same size as the copper.
Yes, he poured this egg in that mold. Needless to say, there was a little mold rebuilding.
Hey. Like,
But he
just
saved
had
it.
that conversation. That's one of those things I learned that was a bad idea.
Well, good evening, Vessel. Thanks for joining us. All right, let's see what we've got over here. Oh, well, all right. Oh, well, those look like way more fun to play with than the plastic green ones.
Right?
Yes. And they might not end up in separate bins all over the house either. Or getting stepped on. Can you tell we've had 3 boys? Well, isn't that cool?
Just let that relax for a minute.
Oh, well, I don't understand. How come the silver gets to relax? I don't get to relax.
I don't get to relax. You don't get to relax. Silver's important. The best piece of metal you can put out every time. That's the deal. We're sticking to it.
All right. And the second pour of the evening, is that also sterling?
Yeah, I'm gonna. The lady at the office has been asking about one. I don't know if she'll want it or not. We'll see what it looks like. She's a 925 girl. And quite honestly, I don't get the detail. I don't think it's hard to get the detail with the 3.9 that you can get with the 925. You certainly get a more durable piece of artwork. It doesn't dent, ding, twist. What I got going
Oh, he started those a couple of times, CCT, but he always gets doing other stuff and never gets to do anything for ourselves.
What's that?
He was suggesting a DSM copper, like, logo round.
Oh, right?
Yeah, he keeps getting to that and then gets sidetracked with other stuff.
It's too much fun to hear people happy. We'll be happy.
Scully, did you post pictures of a Vegas bar? I need to see this now. Oh, he's always working in copper along with the silver. There's so many. We have several pieces that he's working on right now that are a special order, all in copper for some birthday presents this summer. I told the gentleman that placed the order that he is going to get some serious points considering her birthday isn't until like August, and he contacted us in May. He's put a lot of thought into it. He'll definitely earn some good points on that one. Oh, thanks, Scully. He said he loves his copper skull.
Yeah? Good, I'm happy. I'm interested. This one, I got crystal on that. I'm not sure how. I think the way I cooled, it's crazy. I want to figure out how to polish it.
Yes,
like
this is what he's talking about here on the skull. You can see that crystal effect all over it. He cleaned it after the pour. That's the 4 pound. If any of you on Steam It or know the tale of Captain K, that's his treasure. And it's like a shiny like a jewel. It's crazy. Oh, cool, Scully. We'll be looking forward to checking it out. And Vessel, what happens in Vegas? Isn't it supposed to stay in Vegas?
No,
You brought home a keychain? I thought it was a don't ask, don't tell kind of place. Good evening, John McLean. Those JJM bars are looking pretty sweet.
Gang's all here. I can't tell you how much I appreciate everybody stopping by. Get everybody together for a cup of coffee. Where's the tea? Or cold beer, if that so happens to be what it is.
We just are happy when everybody stops by. That's fun. Let's see if we can get any closer.
This is a vase I was working on. Just don't have time. It was not going in the right direction.
Sometimes it's, you have to know when to walk away. Isn't that what Kenny says?
Right?
Oh, that would be a lot of fun, Vessel. He said he'd love to sit and have a beverage with us.
Yeah, that would be great, buddy.
I know, I'm very jealous about the pouring party. Good evening, Chai Coins. Thanks for joining us. Just in time for our second round of fire of the evening.
Probably should have fired up the bigger torch for this. Doesn't hurt to take it slow. There's pull them now. Cleaned it, pickled it. Doesn't even need flux.
Well, when we first heard about it, it sounded like a lot of fun, and then it just so coincided with every major event in our lives in the last, we're cramming it all into a month here with the kids. No chance to get away. All right. Oh, there was a pretty splash of green there. I think you guys saw that one too.
Poured that heavy because I wanted to just get it in there as deep as possible. I don't know. There's a lot of run out in there. A lot of thin area.
I don't know, Corn Dog. There's a lot of soot and stuff on the walls. It builds up quick around here. I don't know if you'd want to be on these walls as a fly.
Yeah, right? You never know what you're going to hear. I'm not the most politically correct person in the world.
Oh, there we go. We got some color showing now. Ah, that's what it's all about. Oh, cool, Vessel. We'll check those out. I got a couple videos from last year's pouring party on his channel, he said. Excellent. We will definitely... we usually catch up on our YouTube about 5 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, you want to pop this polishing apart a little bit? See what we got going on
yes.
in here while that rests?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. That is really pretty.
Oh, look at those colors. That pour. Oh, man, too bad that's the top of the sprue.
Right? That's a nice piece of metal there.
While that's cooling down, he's going to pull out. He has a few pieces that he just tossed in for the first polish. Like I said, he'd been back here pouring, working on some techniques. And,
First polish.
Well, I thought it was the
We're up
first.
to about 6.
We're up, well, man, you just poured them yesterday.
Yeah. I don't always sleep. Occasionally when I get up. I thought I was in the kitchen every time.
I stopped worrying about where you were a long time ago. You always come back, so I guess there's nothing to be worried about. All right. Let's see here. Just pulling the pieces out right now. Woohoo! There's Spider-Man. Oh yeah. Oh man, when he gets, you're gonna have to tone him because those details will just pop. There's a spider on his back and everything. And then we've got, told you he was on a dragon run. Now I believe everything here is 32925.
Yeah.
And wow, I had not seen these separated. He poured them both on the same, I guess you call it the tree pour.
Yeah.
And so I had only seen them joined together, not taken apart like this. Well, I think whatever it is that you're trying for the new pouring technique is working. Because that guy has some serious detail. He's looking right at me. But I'm going to say, I'm pretty loving these swords. Oh, sorry. I get lost. Sometimes I'm back here shopping. I'm always trying to talk him into more things to put on my desk. I am definitely liking the swords. Oh, and we have another.
This will make more sense in a couple days, y'all.
This one is.
I'm working on.
Is this the brass or the bronze?
That's the brass.
That's a brass. D-Wings World, thanks for joining us. He just poured a couple of pours. We're waiting for one to cool, and we were taking a look at some of the pieces he's been working on back here. There's a copper. And this other one is sterling also, correct?
That one there
Yes.
is 3.
That one's 3.9. Okay, so we have lots of cool. Oh, let's see that copper one. I should probably put it right side up.
There's some bronze pieces I'm not ready to show yet in there.
Like I said, he's got a really cool commission piece that he's working on that is several multi-metals going into it, and some real detail stuff. So he was practicing, and I guess we all get to benefit from his practice time. Man, that's Spider-Man. That's really cool. Really cool.
Alright, let's check this out.
And we have a bumblebee. I'm stuck on the stump here. Just a moment. I'll get closer for you guys. But he's been actually he's the first person I've ever heard that hammers happy. Well, isn't he cool? So that's what we have tonight.
So this is 925, so you get that white coating, that white shine you see is flux, or not flux, I'm sorry. Why am I blanking out right now? Fire scale.
So that will polish
That
off.
polishes off, and it ends up looking like that turtle or the bug. And it's super, super hard.
And the detail that it picks up is absolutely amazing. Yeah, see, that's a polished 925, our silver bug. Ooh, John McClane, that is pretty tempting. He said gold Spider-Man in the future.
I don't know. What's it like?
I don't know.
Yes, I'd love to. We can do a partial one, I guess. Do it cheap. It's exactly 1 ounce right now, so that would be 2 ounces of gold.
It would be 2 ounces of gold as it is. That would be a hefty Spider-Man.
This is...
Oh, Slacker, does she like the nature pieces? Is that,
The whole thing is, you buy the gold. I can get good price on gold. Real good price. And I'll work it pretty cheap.
Well, I have to say, personally, I'm enjoying whatever it is that you've been practicing back here.
Yeah, it involves a
it's
goat
working.
and a virgin. I don't
Oh,
wanna
cool.
talk about
Scully's
it.
going to do a gold minion.
Right?
Cool. That's when we'd have to hide that from Kay.
I've been playing with that platinum on the side a little bit, and man, that's tough. Tough. I haven't burned a whole lot of gold, mostly jewelry. I want to get into the 4.9, see what I can do with that. The jewelry, you got to be careful. It gets so dirty. You got to clean it and keep after it.
All right, everyone. I think that we are going to call it an evening. Let him do a little finishing and keep an eye on our feed, because I'll guarantee in the next couple days we'll have pictures up in progress. I'll snap them when I can.
Just realized we didn't take it out.
Oh, you didn't take it all the way out. No, you just showed us the top. I thought you were letting it rest.
I was. I'm going to be here all night. Everybody else won't.
Roughly D-Wings World, yeah, he's asking it, so 2 ounces of gold to 1 ounce of silver.
Yeah, roughly.
Scully, if you got a good torch, you can melt that platinum, no problem. And man, it is pretty. It runs just like it's like watching Silver Surfer moving around. Thanks for joining us, Scully. We really do appreciate it. All right. So we've got, oh, his little basin stinger. Very cool. All right. Well, like I said, we'll keep you all posted. Watch our feed, and we'll have some pictures as they go through finishing. Once again, thank you all for joining us.
Really appreciate it, y'all. It means everything. Thank you.
Absolutely. Have a wonderful Wednesday night, and we'll see you all on Friday.
Good to see you.